Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Oh man, we're not going to stay for long. Give me a one. If you can hear me and see me well. Thank you, beloved. Yes, yes. We have a video scheduled for 8:30 p.m. and we are going to we are going to spend at least an hour to 45 minutes discussing certain things. But before I call the beloved brother DD, we have to discuss certain things that need to be discussed. But before we begin, which one of you saw the video about the beloved brother over there in Georgia fighting invisible forces? Before we move in, because we don't want to confuse the nation about certain things that are happening. Yes. Okay, for those of you who saw, yes. All right. Thank you for those of you who saw the video or even listened to it. Now, because of this video, there were certain things that we could not brought to the nation. There was a dream that was brought unto our beloved brother over there in Georgia, and the dream was very, very, very disturbing. Okay, the dream and did involve brother Abdullah Seer and and I and the beloved brother, and certain things the Most High said. He told the brother, he told both of us. Uh, he told Abdullah Seer and I through the beloved brother to stand down. But when the Most High, like I told the brother, when the Most High talk, he talk with such authority. His voice, his message has such a power in it, and it frighten you. You know, the Most High Father Almighty could have easily tell you to take a few days off and things like that. He sent you scary dream. It's very direct. That's what that is. So, and the brother pray about it, we pray about it, and the whole message is recording and everything. So we didn't go live until the Most High said so. And then during that period of time, and the Most High was cleaning the nation till now, he's still doing this. The reason why I'm having this podcast before, I'm not going to stay long, brothers, 30 to 45 minutes, so that people would watch how they say this thing again, or the premiere that we have. It's because, excuse me, it's because the Heavenly Father has given me the green light, and the brother Abdullah Seer, he gave us the green lights to throw everything out. So you are going to go through this great test. Every single person that are watching this video, whether you are Jew or Gentiles, you will go through this test, whether you don't want it or not. A lot of you already failed it. A lot of people already failed this test. The Most High said, throw everything out there. He will be the judge. See, when the beloved brother and I got the message, he sent me the book, and then he said, "Brother, I don't think if we do this out there, a lot of people gonna get hurt, and we didn't want them to get hurt. So what we were doing, we were saving you. We are not the savior." Such as a bunch of people, when they see something, they quickly say something. Oh, the Most High forbid that. Deuteronomy and this and that. You have no idea what that is. You don't know what you're talking about. If you want to speak against the mighty one, go ahead. The Most High said, put everything out there. That's why you see certain videos that they were on private, they were on links only, such as the teleportation video and the brother that used the plinths to lift up the chair. I put it out there because the Most High said, do it. And he will watch. He will decide. He will judge. This is the great test. Again, whether you want it, you don't want to go through this, you will be tested. Excuse me. I'm picking my nose on live TV and stuff. You will be tested. He will watch who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. And a lot of people already been speaking for against certain things they do not understand. And we've been telling our people, the moment you don't understand something, you know what that is? That's called humbleness. It's the spirit of humbleness. Humble yourself. I don't understand this thing. I humble myself. I call on the Most High. It sounds wrong though, but He will explain it to me. Remember everything, mostly, if not all the thing that you know, the enemy taught it to you. When you willfully ignorant, when you don't know something because you know for a fact you don't know what that is, that's humbleness. You humble yourself, you say, I'm gonna wait until the mighty one. And you wait on him. A lot of people, you know why, where the Messiah showed me that a lot of people were in the midst after their own vain heart, after their own judgment. When beloved brother Rab the news had went to the hospital, they came by the bucket. They came flooded in. That was a great test. The Messiah putting level of test, and a lot of people failed this test. A lot of them did. Didn't the beloved brother Abdullah see and his wife, although he had issue with the brother, but he spent a whole night, him and his wife, brethren, we fast, we pray. We pray for him. They must understand that. But some, they speak great things because they did not understand what was going on. When you're talking about certain things, and a lot of people, some people were making fun, and then they send me a silly little text messages and saying certain things, and I told them, you're not speaking against me. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, I never claimed to be a leader. Some people are like, oh well, if you claim, you said you're not a leader and all that garbage, I'm like, I never claimed to be a leader. You don't reject my message. It just pains me when I see people just blindly, brothers. Are you familiar with a Spanish bullfight? Anybody here familiar with the Spanish bullfight? There is a name, Matador. Is that what that is? El Matador. Have you ever seen those bull running through this whatever red cape or whatever stuff? And you know what usually happened to those bull? Because this bull think he's so strong. This bull think like he because of a bull he just charge head down, and then this bull always end up being matador. You know, they mate mean kill, matador mean a killer or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the bull always get it and end up stabbed in the head or in the back of the head. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of people, and I was trying to hold those bull, trying to hold them like, please don't do this. You're gonna get killed. And I realized the mighty one, and a sister warned me about this. The sister said, Big Levi, please stop. Stop trying to save the unsavable. He said there are certain things only the anointed of the mighty one can see it. And I have received at least 6 or 7 word of encouragement. People say, brother, dear brother, you are very dear unto me. You taught me this, you taught me that. At least the Father teach me through you. Encourage. Moving on. Again, we will call brother Didi. I'm not quite sure if the brother is listening, but if the brother is listening, he may call anytime. You may call anytime, brother. Want to share something with the nation and because of any event that happened last night. So when I was I'm the guy that always said people don't stop saving. You cannot save people, but I was the one doing it, and I realized that what am I doing? If that person want, I gave my the Most High, the mighty one, my free will. I cannot do anything. If he doesn't say so, I can do it. But I realized like I was trying to save certain people. I was trying to shield them from certain information. In the process, I ended up doing more harm to the children that want the message. Ah, that's the brother right here. Let's take the brother. Shalom, beloved brother. The brother a little bit he told me.
Yes, shalom, my brother Levi. How are you doing?
So far so good, beloved. You did say you want to share something to the nation according to what happened last night. You didn't have the time to call. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, yes. And I hear and feel a lot of the things that you say and some of the things that you don't want to reveal. But before I tell you, I will say this: that people think they misunderstand. They say that, well, 2/3 of us are not going to make it, but those are the people that won't have food. They think it's all about stocking up and that prepping stuff and surviving. But that is not what it is. It is about who Father chooses. Who's going to hear his voice? Who's going to hear his voice and listen and obey? This is what it's all about. And people can't get that through their thick heads. You got to keep doing what you're doing. Let them see for themselves because they cannot comprehend things that they hear, much less for things that they don't hear. So you have to put it in the face and let them deal with it. So let them make the decision
Yes.
who they're going to go to. Are they going to walk to Father or are they going to go the other way? Okay, so, but I was so taken back when this sister called last night. And this is the same thing we're talking about. What do you say to people? Because they're like Father said, some of their hearts will literally explode in their chests when they see and hear things in those days. So when she mentioned, the minute the words started coming from her mouth, that she stretched and she grabbed the hand of the little child, I, it brought me straight back to Father's voice telling me exactly that he is now waking up the children that have been destroyed. And I knew it was him. There's sometimes when the angels will talk to you, but when Father stretches his hand, tears come from my eye. That's how I knew it was him. And he said he's taking the little ones up. He's taking them up. You understand? And from them, when he takes them up, he'll wake the others that are also, the fallen, because they are going to be there to judge those.
Yes.
So I knew when she said that, I said, oh my, yes, Father, all praises to you. You did tell me. And it's like he wanted to say, you see, look, I told you there is your authentication. I didn't doubt him, but I think he knew in my heart I needed somebody else to sort of validate what he told me. Hear for yourself, see for yourself, and that sort of thing. So when people, I looked at your video, and when people see this brother move in the water, they don't think about. There are stories that seem incomprehensible because they're so vast, they're so big. Our forefather Moses parted the sea, and everybody thought, oh yeah, some wind came and there was a certain time of the year and where the land rose up and stuff. How could you utter your mouth utter the words from your mouth. You believe in God, and you don't believe what He tells you. You don't believe what He shows you. You don't even believe that He exists, because if you did, you would understand that you can't explain how you hear.
Mhm.
How does He have the power to create you and create this life that you live, where you live, move the things that He moved? People got to, you got to put it in their faces, let them deal with it.
Yes.
Because we cannot save everybody, and He said it's only those that will hear His voice that will be accepted. They will not be, the rest will not be received. It's how He showed it to me. They
True.
will not be received. Okay, so I just wanted to share this and tell you, do what you got to do. You understand? Do what you got to do, because time is gone.
Yes.
Time is gone. Let me tell you, after I had that, if I don't want to take up too much of your time, but after I had this message from him, I was actually trying to search and figure out our year, the new year for the Passover and all that sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Uh-huh.
Now, I had heard a lot of rumors and people talking about, 20, 26, 28, 28, all manner of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then the voice just came into my head, 24, and it'll be done. Okay? And I'm just going to leave it there.
Thank you,
I'm just
beloved.
going to leave it there, because, what else am I going to say?
Thank you.
You
Everything has
know,
already been said. Thank you for bringing this to the nation. Shalom. All right.
blessings to you and all of you all, my brother.
All right. All praises to the Most High. Yes, indeed. For those of you that just got here, there's a video that we released about fighting invisible forces, and this video, that's the reason why I came today and talk about the great test. We won't say too much because we have a video. We have boy a premiere at 8:30 p.m. Did you know? I didn't realize that. I didn't know we had a premiere going on. I didn't know this. I didn't know we had a premiere set up. It's just when I'm trying to make this video, I'm like, oh crap, we had a premiere. Why did I go live then? That's all the most. I had no idea I made that video and set it up. I don't even remember that. Is when I'm trying to come up today. I find out this today after I just talked to you guys around like 3 4. I went into a meditation. To me, it felt like 15 minutes. When I look at the stopwatch, I put the stopwatch. I've been meditating for an hour and 16 minutes. I've been meditating for an hour and 16 minutes. And I received multiple heavy spiritual attack. I repel all of them. It's amazing, brothers. Throughout my meditation, I told the wife, babe, I'm going to be in a special place. I'm going to be meditating and praying. Do not disturb me. And she said, no problem. So I sit there and I'm meditating and I'm praying and I'm asking the Father, repenting. I say, Father, I'm so sorry. I violated one of your law. I step out of line, out of bound, and I was trying to be you. I was trying to save the people. I have caused great harm unto your children by withholding certain information and give it to certain people. And I was in the spirit. I was crying and I was praying. I was meditating. A lot of noise, brothers. A lot of noise, but I still talking. And then I can hear from the room, from the other room, the wife was pretty mad in the phone, yelling and cussing and stuff. And then she comes, she said, baby, we gotta go do something. I'm like, what is it? She said, my niece, her boyfriend put her hand on her and stuff and things like that. So I knew it was an incoming attack. So I told her, no, we have to go get her, and she will come and spend some time here, and until she get back on her feet. I'm like, woman, how many times we brought somebody in here until they get back on their feet and they turn out to be a thorn in our ass? How many times we try to help somebody, the help that we gave them turn out to be a curse upon us? How many times we'll help those people, and then that person take their help for granted? They don't even say thank you. They turn against you. They start calling your name and calling you out again. Oh, just because you have this house, you think this and that. And then I told her, no one will come here. She says, well, here's my niece and stuff. I know she didn't understand what was going on. I said, baby, just go in the room, calm down, and give her another call. The moment she left, and I was pretty pissed off. And I called upon the angels. I said, you go, and I said, Gabriel, you go over there and bind this woman and his boyfriend. None of them will come here. I will not have this energy come in my house right now while I'm dealing with this. And then after my meditation, and then I just come out of the meditation, and then she came and she said, "Oh, do you know what? I don't know what it is. My niece is. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know and stuff." I'm like, she coming. She said, "I don't think she's coming, but I don't know what's going on with her." And I'm saying, I'm like, you see, if you don't leave those people, leave them be, let them taking care of their own problem. There's no such thing as babies out there. Everybody out there, they're grown up folks. And then the Most High showed me how to repel it, man. And guess what? When I was in this special place meditating with my candle and I was praying, and the same thing that happened to the sister happened to me. I was trying to turn off the candle, and I put the candle a little bit down, and then it went by itself. It it just gone by itself. I didn't even have time to snuff it out. It just went by itself. And I give the Most High great praise, great glory. And I say all praises and glory to the Most High. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you. When I was a kid, I don't know if you know about this, but full disclosure, full disclaimer, the great test is upon you. I am not allowed to give you any answer to any question, but I will tell you story. You will draw whatever you can draw on it. There is a there's a specific gland, a specific organ, so to speak, right here. If you put your hands in front of most if you put your hand in front of your forehead, you can feel, for those of you that are strong with it, you can feel a magnetic field. You can feel it. If you are waving your hand, you can feel a magnetic field. The best way to do this is if somebody is doing it with like a pen, like some type of pen. Hmm. Like if you get close right here, if you do like it's like you trying to do some type of yo-yoing in it, you can feel no for those the people that are really rich, children can feel it. The magnetic feels so, it feels so real. It will feel itchy without even touching. There's a magnetic field here. It will tingle. If you have a candle, thank you, beloved Irma Davis, for the super sticker. If you have a candle, now you don't need, again, full disclosure, full disclaimer. If you put the candle anywhere near this gland, you can feel the magnetic field of the candle hitting you. You can feel it. Children can feel it better. If you go to any of your little kid, you're trying to, not touching the forehead, you're trying to move it, you say close your eyes, you say, can you feel something? They say, I feel it's like something inside of my mind is moving. That's the magnetic field. Children are theirs haven't been damaged yet. When I was a kid, we used to do this all the time. I'm not quite sure about lighter, but don't be burning your forehead, brothers. Okay, please don't do this. But for those of you that know, if yours is strong, If you're praying to a candle, you're just leaning a little bit close to the candle. If you will feel it, brothers, you will feel it. You will feel. It's like when you take two magnet. You take two magnet and then you put positive to positive or negative to negative. You can feel it. You can feel the magnetic field. You can feel it. You can feel it when you taking this. Yeah, literally just felt it. If you're putting your finger, you're waving your finger in front, not touching your forehead, there is a magnetic field. You can feel it in your forehead. When you stop, you can feel your hand stop. When you go, you can feel it. A magnetic field. This magnetic field, if you don't feel it, that means yours is pretty weak. You need to build it up. If mine was weak, when mine was weak, I tested with the fire. Again, you don't burn your ass with it. You, for instance, that's the candle, and then you put it on a great distance, and you close your eyes, and then you get you. It's like you yo-yoing, and then you can feel it. Mine is about right here because it's going to go. It's a line. Yours is probably still in. It's not out. Some people can feel it. Theirs is about an inch. Some people can feel it an inch. Some people, theirs cover the whole earth. They can communicate with anybody anywhere. Sister the Jew or brother the Jew say she or he feel mine because sometimes I confuse the sister and her son. You can feel it. If you don't touch it though, don't it will come. If yours is really strong, it will feel itchy. But if you put your finger, you literally go very slow, you can feel it. Another way, uh I don't have a pen here. Where's my pen? I don't know, as a kid. Oh man. Okay, all right. We're gonna run a little experiment. I don't know if it will work, but I used to do this. Okay, there you go. Anybody know how to magnetize things? This is a piece of paper. All right. Now, this is a pen. I used to do this as kids. This piece of paper, this is the pen. I'm not quite sure if it's let me turn on the fan up there. So you will see. Now, this is the piece of paper in my hand. I'm trying to pick it up with the pen. It won't. Okay, it won't. I'm not quite sure if this will work, but if you rub it in your hair, you rub the pen. Maybe this one is too heavy. I need a light piece. There we go. This one will be there. Maybe I'm not rubbing it so far. It will magnetize. Static. It will magnetize. I think I got it here. Will it? There we go. See it? See it? You see it, brothers? It magnetizes. It hold. All right? It's demagnetized. If I put it in the bottom, it won't. The front, it demagnetized right now. But if I do the same thing, oh, oops, my hand is shaking. Let me do it a little bit more. Oh boy, I used to play with this when I was a kid a lot. There we go. See it? It picked it up. All right, you can move it around. There we go. Now it fell. When you do this, oh, sorry. Excuse me. When you do this around you, in this book, for those of you, a sister had certain experience. There is an energy field around you. You can use this energy. You see how you are able. You can make this experience at home. A pen, a little piece of paper. Test it first, then magnetize it of the energy that is around you. You see the same way you pick up this little paper? There is a meditation, there is a certain exercise you can use. You can use the magnetic field that is around you, or better yet, the ley line. You can pick those. You can pick this up. You can levitate this. There's a sister that sent us a testimony of levitation. You can levitate this. Magnetism. Your body is loaded with it. You can levitate this with proper training. You cannot school this. You can levitate the oil out of it. Telekinesis. I learned this when I was a little child playing with other kids. I don't even know how I learned this. We were just playing. Your body can magnetize depending on your energy. Mine is so weak, a little piece of paper. If you rub yourself, you rub your hair with certain things, you can magnetize it. You can transfer your energy to this thing, and then you call it to you, it will attach to you. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, Cassius Robinson. Your body has so much energy in it. You can feel it. Let me go back to the whole full disclosure, full disclaimer. You have like a candle. If you hold a candle, see, I can feel this. I can literally feel that with the magnetic field. Mine is like probably 2 inches. I can feel it with my finger. Let's see. Yes, a little. I can feel it a little, but mine is stronger with fire. If you don't feel yours, that doesn't mean it's not there. It's just one, it's not growing or it's closed. When you getting a candle light, you can close your eyes and you're moving it, moving it. Move it as far away and then get closer. The moment you start feeling something in the midst of your head, like it's like a little magnet, you stop. That's the limit. That's where you can have it. Now, if you have 2 people, we used to do this as kids. If you have 2 people, if mine is 6 inches, yours is 6 inches, if we get close together, we can feel each other's magnetic field. You can hear a low static. If we get the proper technique, we can communicate just by being close to each other. You can say the word and I'm writing it down. You don't have to say anything with your mouth. I'm just writing whatever that you're beaming into my head. If you practice, you meditate, yours gonna go larger and larger, larger. You can just lock in one of the ley line. This is an antenna. The ley lines go all over the earth. You can just connect one in your forehead. It's like a plug. It's like a plug. It's like a plug. And then you have this is an XLR cable. You have 3 dots in here, and then you connect it. but the plug is invisible. You can connect it, and then you find out wherever you want to communicate with whatever you want to communicate. You will communicate with them. Those are simple exercise. Those are simple exercise. Your body is loaded with energy, but you need to start to get hot a little. But you need to detoxify your body. There are many ways to do this. There are many ways online to do this. The way that I did mine, through fasting and praying, to start eating certain food, drinking water for like a week, your body will cleanse. Taking salt showers, salt bath. Again, I'm not quite sure. No, the connection cannot be detached. No one can. It's amazing. I see people. No, listen. I don't know about the whole fluoride thing, but nothing unless the Mossad. Listen, unless the Mossad don't want you to get connected with this, men do not have the ability to take this away from you. They don't have that ability. They can give you the impression. What they can do to you, they can feed you when you're watching TV. Truly, when you whatever you are listening, you're not receiving it through your ear nor your eyes. You're receiving through here. It's beaming through here. Yours is not broken or anything. The reason why we see a lot of people online or a little far, oh dude, they are out of their freaking mind because this knowledge is not for them. They weren't supposed to touch it. A lot of people that certain things happen to them, and they went and they mess with things that they didn't understand, and it's becoming a huge issue. Pray about it. Ask. Feel yours. Is mine in there? Is there? If it's there, great praise to glory to the Most High. If it's not there, greater praise. Now, telling you, oh, to detoxifying your body, you will need this fruit and that. None of this. All of that is garbage. If you're going to get the fruits, the herbs, you need to talk to it. You need to ask it. Yes, fluoride keep your third eyes closed, but not locked. The person that have the hand burning at when they are praying, my feet being burning me when I'm praying. Those are energy. If you're praying, your hand is burning, most likely you're a healer. Touch things around your body that is, I don't know, you have pain. You're a healer. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom, brother.
Uh, yes. What you got for the nation? This is WhatsApp, so there's lagging. Go ahead.
Okay, I just had to come really quickly to tell this because it happened yesterday. Um, I decided to do a prayer. Now, the candle thing, apparently that's not for me. I had a few dreams, broke 5 out of 4 of my matches when I tried it. So instead, I decided to burn some herbs. And as I was burning these herbs, I usually start off with a bit of a chant because it makes my entire body feel, I guess, light, vibrational. I can't really explain it compared to how I feel on a daily basis compared to when I begin to do the prayer, especially the one yesterday. Right now, I feel like lead. Then I felt like I was practically off the floor, except for I was still on the ground. Um, but when I began the prayer, I felt a fire spark on my left side, and then on my entire left side, it got warm. And then my entire body got warm. It felt like it was hot in the room. I started sweating. But I began chanting some of the names of the Most High while burning some of these dry herbs. And I decided to open my eyes and I continued to chant some of the names. And the lighting of the room was a completely different color. It's like a white cream lighting, but in that exact moment, it was a green blue lighting. Like I said, it was like I was off the floor. And it's that same feeling that you were explaining with the pineal gland that we have. It starts right in there and it spreads throughout my entire body. But when
Yes,
I'm
the
really
energy.
into it,
Hmm.
yeah, precisely. When I'm really into it, I feel like there's someone else who's in me, who is me, but it's not directly me. I can't explain that.
Yes, it's another
They're
because
looking through too.
yeah, they call that you, when your body's shifting, you are not, you vibrate, you're on another frequency, you're on another energy. That's what they call it there. If it's sometime when you do this, you, they say, okay, you're on dimension throne, you're on dimension seraphim, you can communicate to these higher things, the higher that. But go ahead, sister.
Because I've never gotten to that point before. This is the first time ever, was
Yes,
yesterday.
we are getting
And
stronger. Yes.
yes, definitely. Definitely. That was a completely different feeling. I've never felt that. Like I said, I was off the floor, but I was touching the ground. The color of the room was literally a blue green. It was amazing. And that's when I decided now it's time to pray. It's like something was like, hey,
Pray.
now.
Pray. Yes, that's what happened to me today. And then I was working around the house, and then I feel this strong urge of praying. So I go to my special place of praying. Of course, again, even though you tell people do not disturb you, you will be disturbed. That's one of the reasons why we
Definitely.
told our people, if you're living off grid right now, you have one of the best chance to literally connect with the so-called the higher self. You literally can access information anywhere. You don't need any books. That is why I don't really push books. You can access those information anywhere. How do you think you know things that I am saying? How do you think a brother says something you like? Good grief. The most I told me that thing ages ago. He didn't tell you to books. He just beam it into
Yep.
your head. Go ahead, sister.
Oh, and speaking on those ley lines, there's literally a super old church. It's literally it lines up right with my street. And the place that I go to pray is literally on the street, the way the house is set up. But that's all I had to bring to the nation. It's real, y'all.
Thank you, beloved.
It's
Thank you.
real.
It is quite real. Thank you.
All
Shalom.
praises to
All
the
praise
Most
it.
High.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Be at peace. May the king reign forever. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Now, let me explain another thing, beloved. At one point, oh, give me a second. Let's put the system on hold. Shalom.
Hello.
Yeah, shalom, beloved.
Greetings, Big Levi. How are you?
So far, so grave. Yes, the graveyards are, some of them are on ley lines. Yes. Yes, sister, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, this won't take long. This is just something that happened today. Meanwhile, I was at work. I was listening to the live, but the live, because I'm at work and I have to take calls in between, the live ended up ending, and so I was listening to the recording. And when it got to I was listening to him and everything like that. And as soon as he hung up, I got a call. And when I got the call, the name of the customer comes through on my screen. And I sat there and I looked at the name because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I blinked a few times because I couldn't believe it. The member's first name was Destiny. Her first name was Destiny. Her last name was Moses. Right? So I was just looking at it. I kept looking at her name. And then it got to the part where I had to ask her for her email. Her email is her first name, her last name, the number 40.
All praises. Destiny Moses 40-day fast. All praises. 40 years in the wilderness. Yes, of course.
There you go. So I was like, I have to call and let the nation hear that. So
Yes.
that's just my little testimony. All praises to the Most High. He is magnificent.
Yes, he is. Thank you, beloved sister. All right, we got 10 more minutes to go. Shalom. May the King reign forever. Peace be with you. For the people that are asking for the ley line, fear not. Do not be afraid of any ley line wherever it is. If it's in the whole church, a graveyard, everywhere, any Masonic place, those people are sucking up the energy in the ley line. How do you think those guys stay up on top? Most Masonic lodge, or if not all of them, they are on top of ley lines, sucking up the energy. Now the energy switch. That is why the suburbs where those people, rich folks, are staying. Oh, I almost said that. Did you see this video? There's a video that we are releasing. You will see a fellow that live in a multi-million dollar house, a so-called the elite fellow. You see what happened to him. Would truly show you that the ley line switch. Those knowledge is for you if you're searching, if you want to know. You can pretty much go to anywhere that have powerful ley lines. There's one thing Sensei said. He said when you walk in nature, especially when you walk in a place, there is like a valley. Okay, if you walk in the middle of two little mountain and you can see the tree roots and you can see the rocks, this is a very powerful mystical, well, I don't want to, well, we'll say the word mystical because mystical just means mystic things you don't understand. Say this is a very spiritual place. Anytime you go to a place, you see giant tree roots, rocks, you see water, this is a, you stay there, talk. Again, like the brother Abdullah said, the demons, when you start to get closer, they see you as a ball of fire. They will run. But the positive spirits, they will come. You are in a new age, brothers. The new age of Aquarius. Again, it's 22. We're gonna get out of here at 35. By the time we get out of here, the premiere will be go. Somebody, you might want to. The moderator will put a link over there. One thing he said, the Heavenly Father said he does not live in a house built by men or built by hand. See, the spirits also do not live in houses built by men or built by hand. It is extremely difficult when you are in a city, when you are in a place, there's a lot of freaking noise for the spirit to land in. A lot of you, that's one of the reasons why they took us out of the rural area in the 50s. They chased us out there and then they just shackle us in the hood. And not there is no spirit in the hood. There are if there is a, if this is, come on, man, you see the 2/3. If there's a lot of evil spirit, there must be good spirit too. You can ward them off. You can perform if you really good. Sensei say if you really good, you can perform a cleanse in the hood. You can perform a cleanse. The best place, there's a sister that always calls, she always get her water at a very specific spring. That's a highly spiritual place. There's a lot of spirit in there. The sensei always say there is a lot of great spirit there. Say there's a lot of great spirit there. You see, once you start feeling this little magnetic field, then once you go up to the appropriate length, and then you can start connected to any ley line. Some of yours connect accidentally. Like the beloved brother Abdullah Seer, his wife, his wife literally can hear the Amazon from miles away being scanned. Like I told you one day, for those of you who remember the story, I was sitting on my bed, I was meditating. And I was breathing, meditating, breathing, meditating. And then somebody closed the door, the gate that is far away, brothers. I can guarantee you, I hear that thing right in the womb, and I jump. because I thought, I'm like, the person closed the door, the gate of the apartment. Oh yes, let's sanctify the fast before I go. Thank you, vessel of honor. Almost, boy, I was gonna forget about this. I did forget about this. I forgot we are fasting. Let us sanctify the fast, brethren. Heavenly Father, Most High God, all power, the one that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Your children, we are here by to sanctify the fast. May you look upon it with respect. May you have respect unto it. May you give unto your children what they are fasting and praying about. As we are seeing the result, our beloved brothers are experiencing telepathy, telekinesis, teleportation. We are experiencing great things, and we will release all the information. The great test is here. It is not up to me, up to the brothers to prevent you from failing. They give you the test, you pass it, you pass it. You fail, you fail. And we give praises and glory to the Most High. We here sanctify this fast. All praises and all glory. I was going to forget. I was not going to sanctify the fast. The fast is being sanctified. Brethren, listen to me. Oh man, we come up with so many scumbag stuff. The whole thing about sanctifying the fast, that has nothing to do with you have to do this. That's not what that is, brothers. Okay, we just do this because it's something that we do here. That's what we do because of the book of Joel, sanctify our fast, sound the trumpet, which is the shofar, and then all this stuff. Okay, that's what that is. Now, to get back to what we were saying, when it comes to energy, beloved, you are loaded with them. Do not be afraid of it. Again, I would love to be the person that live in a rural area, in an area that is a lot of trees. You are surrounded by great spirit. If you live close to the beach, you are surrounded by the sensei say, master aka sensei Sifu say, the sea is loaded with spirit. He said they are on standby. They are waiting to serve and to provide. But what killed Sensei, I'm not going to say it here because I say I'm not gonna say that. He said he killed him, that every single person that come to him, gimme, 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 for free, for free, for free, for free, for free, gimme, gimme. Sensei said, listen, I don't give, I don't have. That's why I don't give. They asking Sensei this thing as if he has it. He like, yo, I don't have anything. I only know how to connect you with them. In the book of Samuel, is that what that is? I believe in the book of Samuel. Yes, first book of Samuel. The premiere will begin in 8:35. We will leave here at 8:35. If you wish, you can leave here at 8:30. You will see the countdown. Okay, I will let the people. Thank you, Sister Gloria Creels and stuff. In the book of Samuel, the first Samuel. In the first Samuel, no, is it? Man, I'm not quite. I take the book of Kings or the book Samuel. I believe it's in Samuel. Samuel mother, she was praying and meditating. She wanted a son. Well, she wanted a child. And she came in to Eli, the Druid. She went to Eli. Well, she was around the temple. And Eli's son was baking with the women because they back then our people know if they need something, they have to go to the priest. The priest, they are. This is how it is, brothers. You can literally ask the Most High for anything. You can literally do stuff, but you don't know how to do it properly. That's how. If you go to a courtroom, The best thing is to get a lawyer. Of course, I'm gonna receive a hit for this, but if it's two way. You can go representing yourself as a lawyer, or you hire a lawyer. This lawyer know every single step and things to take the paperwork. But if you go do it on yourself, it's probably most likely it's not gonna be done well, unless you keep doing it, and then you become a lawyer, not an official lawyer. First Samuel, the mother name was Hannah. Or Eli's sons were wicked and they died horribly. And then when they were dying, Eli did not shed one tear. In the book of the throne of David, Eli's sons literally got taught up. They literally got caught off. They they chopped them off. Saul has Doeg chopped them off right in front of Eli. Eli kneel, he raises his hand above the sky and give the Most High great praise, great glory, because he knew this was going to come. So when you go to the Druids, to the Levite, to the priest, you go make a demand. You go ask for something. And then when Samuel mother Hannah come to Eli, and then Eli Eli I mean, the Eli mother was murmuring, and Eli thought she was drunk. And Eli said, "What do you want, woman?" She said, "Well, I need a son and stuff like that." So Eli told, Eli thought she was drunk. Eli told, give her the prescription and stuff like that, and she went home and performed everything that she needed to be performed. Bam, she become pregnant. The same thing goes with Rebecca, who was Jacob mother, not Jacob wife, the first Jacob first wife. I believe it was Rachel or Rebecca. No, Rebecca was Abraham, Isaac, but it was Rachel or something like that. And then when she could not get pregnant, she come to Jacob, say, Jacob, it's your for Leah. No, that wasn't Leah. The other one, Rachel. Is that what that is? Yeah, the premiere is up. It will be begin at 35, 3 more minutes. And Jacob said, "It's not me, woman. It's the Most High keeping you from getting pregnant." And then she go ahead and she inquire of the Lord. That means she went to one of the Druid. Okay, Rachel or Rachel. Okay, so Rachel went to one of the Druid and then she talked to them. And then the Druid told her what to do. She did pretty much the same thing. She got pregnant with Reuben. No, it wasn't Reuben. The one of the brethren. Everything they needed back then, they have to go to the priest. That's why your pastor told you everything that you need come to me. You can't cut those priests out. You can't cuss the Druid out. That's why when the children were fighting and Rebecca belly, she said she went to all the women in the land. The women said they never had anything like that happen to them. When she went to the Druid, to the priest, and the priest tell her, "There's two nations in thy womb, two manner of people," because they know, because it's them, is something that was given unto them. Back then, the Druid had a problem with women keep wanting getting pregnant. Every woman back then want to bury a great son, so they can say, "I buried this son. I give him birth to the mighty portal. I am the mother." You know how proud women used to feel when they are the mother of a prophet or of a great man, Samson and stuff like that. Usually, those women were barren. Everything that you need, brothers, you have to go to the Druids because they were trained. You have to go to the priests. But some people came in this swagger jackals. They say now they are the reverend, they are the preacher, they are the pastor. Everything that you need, come to them. And then when you come to those guy churches, they first thing first they ask you, "Hey, where's that do? Where's that yay? Bringing it." And then you give those guys money, and then they put their hand in your head. This blood is Jesus. You cured. Whatever. Well, I'm not sick. Then why did you come here? I wanted guidance. What kind of guidance? How about my life? How should? Yeah. Just learn to be a doctor. Give me that credit card. Give me that checks and stuff like that. Yeah. Beloved brothers and sisters, the premiere is done. It's beginning. It's almost done. Please, somebody put a link. Put a link of the premiere so that people, you can start going. The moment you see the link, click away, go to the premiere. I'm not gonna be in a premiere. But brothers, sisters, thank you for being here. The great test is here. Everything's going to come up. Everything going to be here, right there, right in front of your face. You will take the test whether you want it or not. You will take it. Please put the link to the premiere. You can start clicking away, brothers, sisters. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. And then yes, yes, yes. The premiere started. Go enjoy the video in the premiere. You will see, brothers. This morning, I experienced, the wife and I, we experienced the same thing that the beloved brother Abdullah Seer wife experienced before the brother called and told me. I just remind me that when the brother said his wife, I had heard that thing from UPS or the Amazon. We had the same thing. In the video, there will be a part I like, somebody's knocking on the door. The wife and I can hear the people, but we have the Zoom, the little thing, the little meeting things over there, the little door, the doorknob or whatever. We didn't see anybody. But anyway, you see it. All praises to the Most High, fast, spirit, repent. May the King reign forever. Go to the premiere.